Carbohydrates, which are also called carbs, are sugar molecules. Molecules are a group of atoms that are bonded together. Carbs are what is in your sugary drinks, your pasta, bread, fruits, and some dairy products, and more. The most simple and common type of carbohydrate is glucose. When you eat something with carbs, no matter how complicated it may be, the body breaks it down into glucose. Glucose is important to our bodies and needs to be processed because it is our cells' main form of energy to keep them functioning properly. Without glucose to supply energy, our organs would fail because it would not have the energy to keep doing their jobs. All atoms have an outer shell of what's called electrons. Those electrons create a negative charge to the atom. And atoms have an inner shell of protons, which are positively charged. Depending on how many electrons and protons an atom has, it will have a altogether negative or positive charge. When two atoms are bonding, they will sometimes give, take, or share electrons with each other. Most atoms like to have an outer shell of electrons that are a factor of 8. So when they don't have that factor of 8, those atoms will go to other atoms in order to fill or empty that shell to make it stable. When those two atoms bond together, they will sometimes have more positive charged side and a negatively charged side. So that makes it polar. Atoms that bond together and still have a collective negative or collective all positive charge are called nonpolar. All substances are either hydrophilic or hydrophobic. When a substance is hydrophilic, this means that it is polar, able to make hydrogen bonds, and is able to dissolve in water. When a substance is hydrophobic, it means that it does not dissolve in water, is nonpolar, and unable to make hydrogen bonds. One example is oil. Oil is hydrophobic because it is nonpolar and is unable to make bonds with hydrogen molecules. Hydrogen bonds are a connection or bond between one hydrogen atom and a pair of non-hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen molecules have a slightly positive charge, so they are attracted to other atoms with a negative charge. Glucose molecules are able to dissolve when placed in water because it is polar. Negatively charged oxygen molecules, which are also called oxygen ions, from the water molecules surround the positively charged sections of the glucose, which create the hydrogen bond, and making it able to dissolve.